go through this process. Just show me a photograph. I'll use AI. Like, but that's
What's on there, John?
that's the joy of it.
Things,
Have you done some editing?
All right.
photos.
You're recording.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
So-
I can see.
Oh,
I can see.
I'm not. The phone is.
Okay, well,
recording.
let's just forget that it's recording.
You're gonna have some other.
What were we just talking
Have you ever
about?
played the sugar cane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have.
How did that feel?
Um.
Was it sweet? Was it a sweet experience?
I mean, I think it was interesting.
Well, I want to hear why people hate the Jepson manual. Because once you start, I know you're saying
to go
indeterminate,
through the various
determinate.
steps. Yeah. So you start with stem.
Okay.
And you work your way through leaves, petals, spikes, modified leaves, modified stems.
And no one ever asked you?
No one ever asks you. Just tell me the name of the plant. Just tell me. Just tell me what it is. The plants sometimes. I mean, that's another theory too. You could just ask the plant, are you an indeterminate inflorescence? But if they're an indeterminate inflorescence, that means they're quite vague. So
You're determined
yeah.
to be vague?
Yeah, indeterminate and vagueness, you know, interchangeable. Yeah, so the Jepson, I know people that would want.
Are there people in conflict with the Jepson, like politically?
Oh, deep conflict. And it's
Oh.
updated many times throughout decades.
Yes.
That they suddenly go, no, that is not an aster. That belongs in this plant family. Or let's create a
Oh.
new plant family. And so then they disrupt all of the Linnaean,
Oh.
the Linnaean setup for, plant
Oh,
ID.
see, I did not know this,
Mhm.
and I
It's pretty
Wow.
But is
controversial.
it an up? Are they updating it for the
Yeah,
based
additions.
on new information?
Yeah,
and-
so the
it's
older-
now probably just an online thing.
It is
Like
online,
Wikipedia.
but online, no, they have their own. I mean,
Oh.
you can take a link from Wikipedia to the Jepson, but it is fully online now. I think UC Berkeley actually updates the Jepson manual. They're responsible.
Yeah,
for,
well, I think that's where it was originally
for that.
printed.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. So yeah, your early edition may have plants in families that have been discarded
Shunned.
or removed. Yeah, I forget now which ones have been reorganized, but there's a couple that have just been
So
really.
would you say that there's
altered.
public shame that occurs? Public shame?
I'd say private.
Like when you were saying like
Uh-huh.
that does not belong in this category. Like it sounds like people get a really, or is that just your,
Yeah, I think it's contended because then that affects other guides, other plant guides.
Because it's kind of like the Bible, isn't it? Or a Bible.
I mean, scientists can become dogmatic, you know, in terms of, well, we've now published all of our manuals, all of our field guides, and they say that the lilies, there's a family of lilies, and that all of these plants belong in that family. And so now that you've changed that, then that means many books have to be rewritten and altered.
Wow, it's
But maybe that's the
fascinating.
whole point about categorization, is that things have to be recategorized.
Like
You
we
don't-
just said, nothing is not determinate.
Yeah, exactly. And I think scientists, it's not cultish in the way of suddenly everyone is tearing out their hair. I mean, maybe they. I think it's just a fascinating debate for people of, was that a good decision? You know.
Like a neologism.
Yeah.
And
But the Jepson is considered a Bible in a way
Yeah.
of they get to have
plant structure.
say over these categories that were originally created for plants, and yeah. And we're burning the pages that are based off of that. Natalie's.
Right.
Everything we've burned is
We've been burning all sorts of beautiful words.
the end.
Right. Well, that's a wonderful coincidence.